For more than a decade, Jennifer Barlow's practiced yoga as a way to center herself and relax.
But last year, the 34-year-old had to take a break from yoga after she developed a life-threatening infection. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin is here to share her story. Beth?
And Courtney and Tom, it's been a long road back. It has taken Jennifer Barlow a year to make her way back to Highland Yoga in Buckhead. But when she returned, this time as an amputee, she says something really beautiful happened.
Breathe in deeply and breathe into that tightness.
Jennifer Barlow has come back to yoga.
It just feels so good to move and go through those postures.
Leaning back into a body that has changed but still powerful.
I'm a lot stronger than I thought I was before this. I knew I was strong, but I didn't know I was this strong.
The 34-year-old U.S. Army veteran turned production coordinator and actress recently returned here to Highland Yoga in Buckhead and her instructor and friend Ina Milko after a year away.
As soon as I walked in, I was like, oh yeah, I'm at home now, and this is my favorite place to be. It's so peaceful.
Here we go. Breathe in.
It's been a long road back since Barlow's life was upended in January of 2023 after a trip to the Bahamas.
I wore so many cute outfits. We were taking pictures.
On the final day of her vacation, Barlow cut her right knee shaving, but didn't think much about it and went on to the beach. Now, back home in Atlanta, that knee was red and hot to the touch, and Barlow was feeling feverish.
Something wasn't right, and then my right knee started aching and hurting really bad. It was one of the most intense pains I'd ever felt.
At a local ER, she says she was diagnosed with a knee sprain and sent home with some pain medication.
2 days later, my brother found me unconscious on my kitchen floor.
In the Atlanta VA hospital ICU, Barlow learned she had contracted necrotizing fasciitis, a rare, life-threatening bacterial infection that was quickly spreading throughout her body.
I had never seen anything like that in my entire life. And I'm like, this is weird. What's happening? It's so weird. Like a flesh-eating bacteria is on me.
Even with treatment, the CDC says up to 1 in 5 people who contract this type of infection die from it.
It was the most scary thing I've ever experienced. And it's something that just was so frustrating because I couldn't do anything about it.
So Barlow tried centering herself, focusing on her breathing, on the yoga, on her faith.
I just started praying and I just sort of went into a meditative state, and I just did that for weeks and months. Underwent 30 surgeries.
Trying to save her leg.
But the craziest thing is that once they amputated it, I felt so much better. Like after I came out of that surgery, I felt so much better, and it's a miracle that I only lost the one leg.
In January, 7 months after leaving the hospital, Barlow returned to Highland Yoga, recording this video of her first session with Ina Milko as an amputee, which she posted on Instagram.
And me and Ina were so shocked. We were like, you're doing it, oh my gosh.
Milko said she'd been nervous about how this would go.
I think there is so many ways to find the way to make yoga accessible for everyone. But definitely with Jennifer, it was different because of her character. She doesn't want to go with easy ways.
And for Barlow, yoga has always been much more than a workout.
It's spiritual. It's an expression of myself, and it's a way to put things down on the mat and sweat through it, work through it, meditate through it.
Sometimes Jennifer Barlow says she thinks she shouldn't be here, that she shouldn't have survived all of this.
But I should be here. Like, God left me here, and so every day of my life, I'm just going to live it like it's the last. I honestly have a peace that I cannot explain.
And Barlow spent a month at the VA Medical Center here in Atlanta and then was transferred and spent 4 months at Grady Memorial Hospital. And she says she's grateful for the care that she received, and she hopes that her story will touch somebody who needs to see a story like this right now, who's facing their own challenge.
Wow, what spirit she has.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's so medicinal for her, both mentally and physically.
Yeah.
No wonder she's come so far.
I know.
That's
it's
amazing.
Great to see her back.
Yeah.
So great.
Great to see the progress in the beginning of her yoga practice up until now.
Yeah.
She really has come a long way.
Yeah, she has.
All right, Beth, thanks.
Thanks, Beth.